everybody, it's Mrs. Olson. It has been a long time since I have posted anything. In March, I had my third child, baby Ty, we call him. His name is Ty. And then this summer, my family also moved. So we have been very busy, so the videos have not happened, but I'm excited to be back today and sharing a new favorite book I have. Okay, so our book today is called The Adventures of Beekle. This author, Dan Santat, was actually at the Illinois Reading Council last year, so I was able to attend a lunch conference that he held, and he talked about his book. So, The Adventures of Beekle, the Unimaginary Friend. This book right now is available at Kohl's, this is not an ad, for $5. It's in that front part, and a bunch of Dan's books are there along with the plush animals, so you can actually get your own Beekle as well. So I've done this before, but we're going to look at those front cover pages, and you see all of the kids with their imaginary friends, and then there's Beekle, and he has no kid.
It's me, Alex.
He was born on an island far away where imaginary friends were created. Here they lived and played, each eagerly waiting to be imagined by a real child.
Man. Hey.
Every night he stood under the stars, hoping for his turn to be picked by a child and given a special name. He waited many nights, but his turn never came. His mind filled with thoughts of all of the amazing things that were keeping his friend from imagining him. So, rather than waiting, he did the unimaginable.
Yeah.
Where's Beekle? He sailed through unknown waters and faced many scary things. But thinking about his friend gave him the courage to journey on. Here's my helper, Maisie.
Okay.
Nice. Until he reached the real world. The real world was a strange place. No kids were eating cake. No one stopped to hear the music. And everyone needed nap time. Then he finally saw something familiar. So he followed. He had a good feeling about this place, but he looked everywhere and he could not find his friend. He climbed to the top of a tree and looked out, wishing and hoping his friend would come. Go up in the tree. But no one came.
No, just be cold.
He thought about how far he'd come and how long he'd waited and felt very sad.
I mean, there's the person.
Yeah. Then he heard a noise below. Hello? Her face was friendly and familiar, and there was something about her that just felt right. At first, they weren't sure what to do. Neither of them had made a friend before, but after a little while, they realized they were perfect together. Beekle and Alice had many adventures. They shared their snacks. They told funny jokes. Maisie, you're kind of black. The world began to feel a little less strange.
It's just kind of blocking it.
And together, they did the unimaginable. Now we're going to look at the back cover page, and
Beekle had a friend.
Beekle had a friend at the end. So one thing I want to point out with this Beekle book is when he's on his island where he was born with all the imaginary friends, there's so many bright colors, nice big rainbow, so many fun creatures. Then when he gets to the real world, notice how the illustrations change. It's all dark and gray and gloomy. All of the people are wearing black and white. But then when he sees someone familiar, they're in color. And when he gets to the kids who are all imagining, it's all colorful again. So as you can see, my own kids really like this book because they wanted to get in front and see it. We read this one last night before bed, didn't we? Yeah. So there's a read aloud for you guys, and I hope I will be back on here sooner rather than later. Thanks.